올림픽 때는 탁구 경기 시청률이 매우 높고 인기도 많습니다만 올림픽이 끝나는 순간 그 인기는 어디론가 없어져 버리죠. 프로 탁구를 보는 분들은 이상하리만큼 적습니다. 탁구를 즐기는 사람은 많지만 프로 선수들의 경기를 즐겨보는 분들은 적은 것이 현실이죠. 그래서 탁구 프로화는 오랫동안 난제로 남아 있습니다. 탁구가 하는 스포츠라는 인식이 강해 보는 스포츠로서의 매력을 활용하지 못한다는 분석도 있습니다. 한국 같은 경우에는 정부에서 예산을 편성해서 탁구협회에 지원을 하고 있지만 그럼에도 불구하고 프로탁구의 인기를 담보하기가 참 어려운 것이 현실입니다. 그런데 제가 있는 이곳 미국에서 한 남자와 그의 몇몇 친구들이 아니 탁구가 이렇게 재밌는데 왜 스포츠의 천국인 미국에 프로탁구 리그가 없는 거지? 하면서 맨땅에 헤딩하면서 6개월 만에 후다다닥 만든 메이저리그 탁구 MLTT가 어느덧 세 번째 시즌을 맞고 있습니다. 도대체 이 남자의 머릿속에는 무슨 생각이 자리 잡고 있을까요? 자, 오늘은요 미국 메이저리그 탁구의 오너 주인이죠. 자, 플린트 레인 씨를 모시고 시즌 3부터 새롭게 도입된 경기 방식과 앞으로의 혁신 방안에 대해서 인터뷰를 좀 했습니다. 탁구만 나오는 탁구 전용 채널과 전 세계 누구나 이용할 수 있는 레이팅 시스템 스핀덱스에 관한 이야기도 나오니까요. 여러분 귀를 쫑긋 세우고 한번 들어보시면 감사하겠습니다.
We have Flint Train, the commissioner of Major League Table Tennis. Hi, how have you been?
I'm great. I'm really excited that we're launching season 3 this weekend in Pleasanton, California.
So, my first question is the innovation of Major League Table Tennis. So, yesterday I saw the rule changed for the doubles.
이번 시즌 3부터요 복식 때 서브를 아무 때나 할 수 있습니다. 보시면 서브를 저쪽에서 마치 단식하듯이 서브를 넣죠. 왜 이렇게 바꿨는지를 한번 물어봤습니다.
So, whose idea? Who come up with that idea? Was it new?
There's been a couple rule changes this year. One rule change was our women are only playing women in singles. That's one rule change. But the big rule change is about doubles. And I don't remember exactly whose idea it was. Maybe it was mine. Maybe it was somebody else's. But if you think about doubles, let's imagine a sport that didn't have doubles, where we just had singles, right? And then you wanted to invent doubles. There's no way you would ever say, okay, we're going to limit where you serve and you're only going to serve from one side of the table. Yet for 100 years, we've been playing that way. And for no good reason. So we've decided that we're going to change the rules, and it's now called open serve doubles. The servers can stand anywhere. They can serve to anywhere. The rotation will continue. You'll still have to take turns hitting the ball.
Right.
And I think it's going to be a little confusing at first for the players to get used to, but for the fans, it's going to be way more exciting. What we found last year was the doubles was the least exciting event because players have gotten so good at flip killing the ball, where they turn their paddle like this and they blast the ball. And when you only have one half of the table to defend, the points were over so quickly that doubles was just not a lot of fun. So from a fan experience perspective, we think open serve doubles is going to be way better.
So that means that's for the fun of the audience, right?
Yeah. Most of our decisions are around what's best for the fan. Now, we also care about what the player feels about things as well. But this is a sport that's designed for fans, that's designed to be exciting. That's why we have games to 11 golden point. That's why we have the golden game. Super exciting. And I think open serve doubles is like our other innovations. It's something to improve the fan experience.
Yeah. So yesterday I watched the game double, and the players tend to give long serve than like short serve. Like traditional double, they usually make a very short service, right? But they start like a long serve. That's the most different thing that I've noticed. And the sign, right? So players usually give the sign and they convey their thought and strategy, right? But they have to give them how short would be the serve would be, like placement and the kind of spin. So the communication between the team members is really important, right?
Yeah, so it's day 2 now, so there's no way that the strategies are fully figured out, right? So they've practiced this, but you're right, there's more information to convey before the serve.
Right.
Same is true with the receive, right? So
right.
how am I going to receive? Where am I going to go after the receive? Because in doubles, as you know, the player positioning is paramount. Are they rotating? Or is one staying back and they're just going, front and back like this? And ultimately, doubles is worth 3 points out of the 21. That's roughly 15% of the points. That's the difference between making the playoffs and not making the playoffs.
Oh yeah.
So if people want to make the playoffs, they have to get good at this new open serve doubles.
Right. Okay. So you innovated a lot of things from season one, and a couple of weeks ago in the WTT Europe Smash and other WTT events, they invented their own like a TTR system. So I think you have some portion to initiate that kind of innovation to table tennis industry. And do you have any plan to bring more innovation like following seasons?
Absolutely, yeah. So we last year innovated and launched the challenge system.
Yes, right.
And the challenge system allows the players and the coaches to challenge things like nets and edges, and if it hit your uniform. We deliberately chose not to offer challenges for serves. There is so much gray area in serve, like the toss is supposed to be near vertical.
Right.
What does near vertical mean?
30 degrees.
Now people say
They
30 degrees,
Yeah.
right? So we think our umpires are quite equipped to figure out the best serves. I think over time, do we do some more with the challenge system that we have? That's the same as TTR. It's just like, what do we allow them to challenge? I think maybe. If you look at what tennis has done, tennis now has all the line calls done by robots.
Right.
Now, when a ball is out, they actually play a human sound that says out, but it's actually a robot doing it.
Oh.
I think the better way to do serves is if the ball disappears for an instant, you just hear a beep. You've lost the point. So why should it be a strategy for the player to challenge versus let's just have it automatic?
Right.
So I think you'll see that in the coming years. But yeah, we're always thinking about new innovations. You haven't asked about Table Tennis TV. We just launched a new streaming channel called Table Tennis TV.
Table Tennis TV.
You know about this?
I didn't know about it.
Can I tell you about it?
Sure.
So if you want to watch the French Pro A League or the German Bundesliga or the Japanese T League, where do you go to watch all of those things?
Oh.
The answer is, who knows? Different places, right? So most sports have a dedicated streaming channel. There's the golf channel, there's the tennis channel, but there wasn't a table tennis channel.
Right.
So there's now a service we just launched yesterday called Table Tennis TV.
Table Tennis TV.
Major League Table Tennis is on it. The German Bundesliga is on it.
Wow.
We're going to get other leagues that are on it. We're going to have a weekly show called This Week in Table Tennis. There'll be an interview show, but there's now a
That's
dedicated
nice.
channel for table tennis that we launched because we thought the sport needed it.
So you launched that.
We did, yeah.
Wow. I think that's like a different kind of innovation that it's really neat.
You weren't expecting that in this interview, were you?
그래서 한번 실제로 들어가 봤습니다. 구글에서 테이블 테니스 TV라고 검색을 하니까요. 테이블 테니스 .tv라고 하는 사이트가 나왔고 여기를 클릭해서 들어가 보니까 메이저리그 시즌 3를 비롯해서 분데스리가가 딱 보이더라고요. 자, 그래서 분데스리가를 딱 클릭을 하면은 판재동 선수가 졌죠. 복귀를 해가지고 졌는데 이런 경기도 보실 수가 있습니다. 한 달에 10불에 이용을 할 수가 있는데요. 구독하시는 분이 많아질수록 탁구의 프로화가 더욱더 공고히 되겠죠.
And one of the thing I noticed is a Spindex score rating system. So Spindex rating is different from USATT rating.
It is.
Is
So
it different?
the Spindex rating system is the ability to rate players on a scale from 0 to 3,000. That's generally called an ELO rating. Chess does something like that.
Yeah.
But it allows us in different competitions to see how players stack up. Like how good is Dima Ovcharov versus Hugo versus the players in our league? Well, there's no really way to tell. A ranking system, the world ranking system, is simply how they finished in events, right?
Right.
And if you play a lot of events, you might have a good ranking.
Right.
That doesn't mean you're better than people in the rank, right? The 50th person in the world may not be the 50th best player in China, right? So the Spindex rating system is a way to allow all players to be compared against each other. We're just starting to roll that out nationwide. We've had actually some matches in Serbia a couple weeks ago that are on the Spindex system, and we hope to roll this out globally.
So what I understand is it's kind of universal rating system.
It is.
So we don't need to pay. It's just a.
It's free. People can sign up for it.
자, 제가 뜬금없이 무료냐고 물어본 이유는요. 미국 탁구협회 레이팅, 즉 USATT 레이팅과 무슨 차별점이 있는지 일단 궁금하더라고요. 물론 USATT 멤버십 비용도 그렇게 비싼 편이 아닙니다. 다만 스핀덱스 레이팅은 무료라는 점에서 접근성이 조금 더 좋을 것 같고요. USATT 레이팅이 변하려면은 공식적으로 대회에 참가를 해서 레이팅을 걸고 시합을 해야지 레이팅이 변하는데, 이 스핀덱스 레이팅은 아무 데서나 게임을 하고 레이팅을 변화를 줄 수 있기 때문에 훨씬 더 액티브하게 레이팅이 변할 것 같다는 생각을 했고요. 거기에 대해서 계속 얘기를 합니다.
Okay.
There's actually an app now where people can get the app for free. If they go to the Apple Store, it's called Spindex TT.
스핀덱스 TT. 여러분
So you can-
스핀덱스 TT라고 합니다.
You can look up people in there. So they'll look up Flint. There's my rating. There's my results.
오호.
I can click in and find out who I played against and so forth. So there's a lot of great plans for this app. But yeah, it's available for free. We'll be rolling out other features. So like, let's say you and I want to play against each other. I'd like to challenge you to a Spindex match. I can challenge you on the app. We can go play. We can enter the results. And then our ratings will change.
So that means it's not a competition venue, but even though it's a garage, that we can compete and then the rating can be changed, right?
Anywhere.
Wow.
Right? So you can play in competitions.
Uh-huh.
You could play at your school. You could play at your work. You could
That's
play in your
nice.
garage. Like there should be hundreds of millions of people in the rating system based on how many people play globally. The USATT system has 12,000.
Wow, is it also your idea?
It is one of the team's ideas. Yes.
Wow, it's great.
Yeah, we win as a team and we lose as a team, so I get a lot of credit for the ideas. Mostly I've stolen them from other people.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Wow, so cool.
Thank you.
And one last question is, I'm so sad because one of the perks or interests about watching Major League Tennis is playing male player and female player playing each other. But is there any reason why, you just cancel or don't play like a different genders?
Okay, so let's talk about that. We are still the only co-ed league that I know of where men and women
right.
are on the same
It's the
team.
only league.
Last year, we had signed so many good male players that the skill level between the men and the women started to diverge.
Right.
And the competition between men and women, that didn't happen all the time, but it was lopsided. So we chose for singles only that it was going to be women playing women. In the Golden Game, you'll still see men playing women, and it's only 4 points. Anything could happen. Like I could score a point off of somebody, maybe, probably not. But you'll still see men and women facing off each other in the Golden Game, and we're still the only league that's co-ed. But we didn't think the singles matchup was good for fans.
Okay, I see. Oh, great. There's a lot of nice information I got today, and thank you for your interview.
Yeah, this is great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Wow.
정부의 예산 지원이고 뭐고 아무것도 없이 혼자의 힘으로, 친구들과 몇몇의 힘으로 메이저리그를 이끌고 있는 플린트 레인시를 응원하고요. 여러분들께서도 미국 메이저리그 탁구의 지속과 흥행을 위해서 많이 힘써 주시길 바라겠습니다. 자, 지금까지 LA 중팬이었습니다. 고맙습니다.